I am Jasmine Elmer, and I am an Ancient World TV presenter, podcaster, and author. My classics journey began at university, so there was no classics at school for me whatsoever. It wasn't a common thing for people where I grew up to do the subject, so it's something I came across at the age of 18 for the very first time. I've been doing it for 20-something years now in different ways, either as a student of it myself or as a teacher of the subject. And I'm still learning. I think why I like it is because it's so vast and there's so much that you can take from the subject, all these different disciplines. You could, pivot your interest to archaeology, ancient history, language. And there's always new and interesting areas for you to evolve and look into. So I think as I've got older, my interests have changed. It kind of adapts with me. So I'm not sure that I'll ever get to a point where it's not part of my life, or I think I've conquered it all. And I really, really enjoy that part of classics. Classics has completely influenced my career choices because all I've ever done is classics since I left university. So I was a teacher of classics for 15 odd years in various secondary schools. So I was literally doing it every single day. And then I became media person for classics. So now I do it in really new and fun and creative ways. So I started that relationship at 18 and I've never stepped away from it really. So for me, it's become who I am. I don't think I could even imagine switching out of this subject now because it's just so ingrained in me. If you're thinking about studying classics, drop out all what other people say about the subject. So don't be thinking about, is it elitist? Is it not for me? Is it for certain types of people? And don't focus too much as well on what can I do with this subject, which is obviously a really important point. I understand that. But there's so many skills within the subject that are transferable. So if you're thinking about studying it, pick it because you love it. I picked it at 18 because I loved it and I've never regretted it. And I've always stuck with the subject because I'm so passionate about it. I can't really let it go. So if you feel like that about the subject, or if you were like me and you have no idea, you even know what it is, and you want to start it off fresh, then follow that kind of, for me, it was the human stories. So if that's something you're really into, then you can follow your interest into the classics through a theme like that, if you just enjoy the stories of humankind. So if you want to study it, think like that. Think passion first, not qualifications and jobs, although I do acknowledge that they're very important. But go with the passion first.